Alright guys, welcome back to the Model Building Corner. I'm Joe. I'm gonna go online to Vistaprint and get some shop cards made, and I'm gonna get a banner for here so that when I start my videos like this, you can see it. Anyway, I did some work. I went with a color. The cab came out gorgeous. The fenders, not so much. I'll be sanding those and reshooting those. They fish-eyed really bad. The primer laid down great, but the paint fish-eyed. So I don't know what happened there. Oh yeah, I already showed you the wheels with the black wash, but I went ahead and mounted those up and got the motor built up. I did some Tamiya black wash on the carbs and the valve covers. So, oh, and I also did the wherever they went to, the valve, the air cleaner covers. Where'd they go? They're around here somewhere. I moved them so I wouldn't lose them, and I lost them. So who knows where the heck they went? I'll find them later. Alrighty, hold on. Okay, the motor is completely built. Air cleaners are on, valve covers are on. Oh, this one doesn't get a fan. I didn't look yet, but the radiator must be an electric fan. And so that's that. So you saw the body. I decided on the red. I was gonna just do the interior black, but what I decided is that's you know, in a work truck, that's a rubber matte black. I'm gonna do the running boards with the red truck. I think I'm gonna do the running boards in like an aluminum or steel color. I decided to go gray with the interior. Whoops. So I just went ahead and cleared the gray primer. So that'll be for the seat. I might do the dashboard in black and then do the door panels are molded actually in the truck. So I'll probably just hand paint those gray. So she's coming along. I can't do any assembly right now because everything is either wet or still wet and needs to be dried and paint and sanded. See that? I don't know what the heck happened there. I mean, I've had that happen to me in the past, but usually, I mean, it's the same brand primer and paint, the 2X. It only did it on the fenders. Whoops. It only did it on the rear fenders and the roll pan. So I stopped. I didn't do the front fenders. I wet sanded the primer on those, and I'm going to hit them again and go from there. So if I can't get the fenders to look good, maybe the fenders will be black. Who knows? Actually, the front's got fenders. Never mind. That must be the inner and outers. Yeah, this is for the inside of the bed. I'm sorry. That was my bad. So that's for the inside of the bed, and the ones I didn't paint yet are the outside. Or I've still got that backwards. Who knows? Anyway, alright. Okay, well, it's the next day. Last night I went ahead and wet sanded these fenders. And I've shot them with several light coats. So I can still see a little bit of the of where I was wet sanding underneath. It's not focusing. So maybe one more coat, but they're not fish-eyeing this time. Those are the outer fenders. That same thing, I just built up with very light coats so that I could avoid any fish-eye. I don't know if it was actual fish-eye, which is caused by dirt, contaminants, or if I didn't let the original primer gas out all the way, as far as, you know, not waiting long enough for the primer to flash off, and I might have shot it too soon. I'm not sure. So, because like I said, the primer laid down perfect. I would think if it was contaminants, the primer would have done it as well, and the primer didn't. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get some building done. All right, well, I was following the directions, and they wanted you to install the motor first into the frame, and then the exhaust and all of that. But nothing was lining up correctly. Even the motor looked kind of weird to me, but once I figured it out, it's sitting in there pretty good. I went ahead and I put the rear springs and differential in so I can put the drive shaft in so that I can make sure that I had the proper position for the motor. And then after that, if you put the stock exhaust, which you use with the custom engine, it's just the scavenger pipes or side pipes, whatever you want to call them, after the fact. They don't. If you put them in the proper locations, the exhaust pipes are way off. So what I did was I went ahead and I glued the exhaust pipe to the header on the passenger side. It lined up pretty good, but it's still, no, it's perfect. Once I glue that down, that'll be perfect. This side with the shorter header with the longer pipe was off by like a quarter of an inch. So what I did was I went ahead and I glued the tailpipe, the exhaust pipe, to the header. I'm gonna let that set up real good, and then I'm just gonna heat up a little bit this pipe so that I can get it to go down. And then once that's done, it should line up to the locating pin, but I don't want to do that until this is really set up real good, and I'll just do that with some heat. But then I did go ahead and retouch up the frame and the springs and all, because trying to figure the directions out. It's mostly an exploded view on the directions, but they do tell you what to do on the side as far as what order and all. But they're not very clear on where things are supposed to go and how they go. Like with the rear bumper brackets, it took me like a half an hour to figure them out. And by the time I got done, everything was so messed up from touching it so much. I went ahead and touched up the frame. I'm going to let all of that set. Then I'm going to hit what I need to hit with gloss coat again. And then go from there. So, yep. I like that motor though. Alright, let's give this a shot. Just stretched it just a hair. Let it harden back up. Okay. I think I'm gonna, it's very springy now, so I think I'll be okay not to heat it anymore. Alright. It's definitely going to take some more cleanup, as you can see. Alright, so I'm just going to touch up those areas on the chassis. Dang, man, it doesn't take much to rub the paint off. I've done that drive shaft 3 times. Alright. Alright, and I'm gonna let that dry. And then I'm gonna do the drive shaft and the rear diff in clear coat. Alright, so I got the front springs installed, the front axle and the sway bar. This is that custom exhaust, the chrome. I don't know if I like it. The straight pipe. I might just do something where I just have, I might do like a little elbow and have it come out the, straight out of the muffler and down. I don't like these. We'll keep moving on her. Alright, so now I've got the whole front suspension done. Got the brake drums on front and rear. Got the front bumper brackets on. Alright, well that'll do her for tonight, for today. It's a little mock-up. Looks like everything is going together okay. I'm running into some snags here and there, but I'm working through them. That suspension with the wheels is a very delicate balance as far as getting everything in there. So, yeah. I mean, it's, she's coming. Now that I see the wheels with the truck on there, I don't think I'm liking them. So I might try the what do you call it? It's the dog dish and see what I think. But I also have the custom wheels too. So all right, guys. Appreciate everybody for watching and commenting and liking my videos. And you guys have a great evening. Thank you.